And now another episode of Locker Room TV.
Anybody watch the Oscars?
I was watching it and I turned it off right before I got excited. I turned it off, crawled into bed, and then my phone started blowing up.
Okay, if you
People
haven't
texted me.
heard, Will Smith walked up and smacked Chris Rock on stage. Okay, so we have an unedited version of the video, which I'm going to have to go into and edit after the fact here, but we don't need to get into that. I don't want to ruin the illusion of the radio here, but I'm going to play this video, and then I'm going to play his acceptance speech.
Yeah.
So this is the reason why Will Smith walked up and smacked Chris Rock, and then I'm going to play just a second or two of the Will Smith acceptance speech.
Because right after he won the award.
No kidding.
And then had to go up and give a speech.
So this is Locker Room TV. You can go to the Locker Room YouTube page to check it out if you want.
You know who's got the hardest job tonight? Javier Bardem and his wife are both nominated. Now, if she loses, he can't
I haven't
win.
seen any of this yet.
He is praying.
I just
that
know
Will
this is an
Smith
unedited
wins. Like,
version.
please,
Yeah.
Lord. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
Oof, that didn't go over well.
No, it didn't go over well.
She's losing all her hair, right?
That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Uh-oh, Richard.
Now this is Will Smith on stage. Oh, there's the slap.
Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah. And
That's on
everyone-
live TV.
Yeah. And there's yelling at him
Wow, dude.
from the crowd.
It was a G.I. Jane jump.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
I'm going to, okay?
Wow.
And at first I thought,
Listen,
Okay.
this is the awkward part here.
That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay. Okay.
I don't know.
At first you're like, this
how
was
you recover
staged.
from that, eh?
This was staged for sure. And then you see the reaction and the yelling, and you're like, oh, this was real.
Okay, now I'm going to try to grab the other video, which may or may not work. This is it here. Okay, and this is a bit of his acceptance speech. I like the part about the Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Disrespecting you.
He's crying.
And you got to smile and you got to pretend like that's okay. But Richard Williams, and what I loved, thank you, D. Denzel said to me a few minutes ago, he said, at your highest moment, be careful. That's when the devil comes for you.
So a couple of people went up to Will Smith afterwards.
In the commercial break there, Denzel Washington went up to him and told him to shake it off. And
yeah. So what do you think about this? Like,
it's wild. I mean, he was defending his wife, I guess.
I think there's blame on both sides.
But he is just a person, though. Like, you know, people make mistakes. People get, you know
what I think this is? I think this is not just a culmination of the stress of the night, or even the history with Chris Rock. Chris Rock has taken shots at Jada before. Yeah. I think this is a culmination of the not disrespect that Will Smith has, but this industry has sort of kept him here.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm not wrong. He's never won.
That's his first ever Oscar he won.
He should have won for the Happiness movie.
Pursuit of Happiness.
Pursuit of Happiness. He should have won an Oscar for that.
Agreed.
Right? Like, he is a great actor.
Yeah.
Does he get the respect he deserves? I don't know if he does.
And there's been so much about him and his wife and their relationship in the last how many years? Like,
because of her talk show.
And it just kind of built up into this Chris Rock getting the shit slapped out of him.
I don't know if Chris Rock deserved to get smacked at the Oscars. You know how I think this wraps up, and I don't know if Will Smith should have got up there. Like, there'll be a myriad of opinions about that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think this ends this way. They both apologize to each other, and at some point here in a week or two, they go out and have a private dinner.
Probably, yeah.
I think
talk
that's
about it.
Yeah. Anyway, if you haven't seen
and it
the
is
video,
Hollywood, they probably will end up doing a movie together.
I wish I had a Denzel Washington in my life.
No.
Can you imagine having Denzel come and give you a
a little
little
pep talk. That video that we just watched, this is all up on Locker Room TV if you want to go check it out.
The Locker Room,
Brought to you by Always Plumbing and Heating.
weekday mornings on 95.7 Cruise FM.